Come on, Obama, you cannot tell me that this is not a good idea. Finally, all the Arby lovers will get deported from this great nation.
For a second there, I thought you were going to be putting Mexicans in here. I'm kind of proud that you didn't, Donald.
Great idea, Obama. I knew having you here would bring in better innovation. I'll have another prison set up in Florida in no time flat.
That is not what I meant, but are you really fighting people over this? Why can't you just accept that people like to eat at Arby's?
That place brings in the worst people, Obama. Haven't you seen the crime rate near any Arby's? Actually, I bet you lived through some of that violence with you living in the hood.
How many times do I have to tell you, Trump, you know what? I don't care for today. So, who are the ones defending this place?
The super secret service, of course. Joshua Jackson and Jazzy B are guarding the Arby's owners as they are the most likely to rebel. Then we have Gaben Zuber-Zanvich keeping watch of any prisoners we bring in. And lastly, we have Evelyn 4Z and Jack Kotsu guarding the outside just in case any mob tries to break free any Arby prisoners.
Are they on break or something? Because I don't see them.
Of course they are on break. Those guys are our heavy hitters, and they deserve at least a lunch break. I'm not a monster, Obama.
Then how about you move out of my territory, President Trump?
What in the actual fuck are you?
You don't have to worry about me, President Obama. I'm only here because of this fat tangerine.
What the hell do you want from me?
I want you to move your little prison from this area. Do you think I appreciate all the trash that's being thrown my way?
Hey, I paid good money to have this prison be built here.
The taxpayers paid for this, Donald.
That's not the point here. All that matters is that I am not moving this damn prison.
I don't care how much you spent. All I care for is that you remove this abomination from my home.
Then you better whine to someone else, because I'm not moving shit. Right, Obama?
Why the hell am I getting dragged into this?
Just agree with me, man. I promise to buy you some KFC later.
Oh, I know I'm not strong enough to face you two. That's why I brought backup.
Get whoever you want, but the power of black and orange are unbeatable.
Maybe if we don't move, then he...
I wonder if Obama's going to show up.
Usually it's Donald who's late since he's running the country. Maybe they both went out somewhere.
Damn, I can't believe they went somewhere without us. Maybe we should hang out again, George. We haven't done that in a while.
Because the last time we hanged out, you immediately went after some kids. Thankfully, it was a trap and no kids got sniffed. Plus, I'm just speculating, Joe. I don't know for a fact where they went. For all we know, they could just be stuck in traffic. Remember that Trump wanted to show Obama his new prison for Arby supporters.
Finally, he does something goated. People who eat at that place should be treated less than an object.
Jesus Christ, Arby's isn't my favorite, but I would never go that fucking far, man.
You just don't get it, boy, those finger-munching, watermelon-sucking...
Thank God you two joined in, so care to explain why you guys took so long to join in?
George, look at our webcam right now.
Do you mind turning on the lights, Obama? The darkness and your skin complexion don't really mix.
I'm not even that dark-skinned, you racist prick.
Holy shit. What happened to you, man?
Don't waste all that sympathy, George. After all, you should be feeling bad for me instead.
Damn, did you both piss off Michelle?
No, instead I got dragged into that dumbass's fight because he was too stubborn to remove his fucking prison.
I was not going to waste perfectly good money, Obama. And you can't even be talking when you promised to close Guantanamo Bay, but didn't.
That was because Congress stopped me from closing it. You, on the other hand, could have easily moved the prison.
I'm still curious on what managed to beat you two so badly. Not many people can fight us and survive.
It was that pussy killer Croc and Godzilla from the Monsterverse who did this.
Now that makes sense. I'm surprised you guys managed to even live.
Yeah, after we got our asses decimated, they just destroyed Donald's prison and left us alone. If only he did that from the beginning, then we wouldn't be wheelchair-bound.
The doctor said we would be in this cast for only 3 days max. So stop bitching, Obama. It could have been way worse.
You are lucky my ass is crippled right now, or else I would have hit you for saying that dumb shit.
Whoa. I guess Harry decided to read some Agent Venom. Man, he looks cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he is wearing that shit pretty good.
I got a question, actually, who is playing right now? You know, since I fucking can't.
I said I was sorry.
Say that to Michelle, bitch. You're lucky Melania managed to calm down Michelle from doing something far worse.
Godzilla better watch out. Michelle is definitely going to take this personally.
I wish my wife had my back like that. At least she gives great lap dances, if you know what I mean.
Nobody cares about your hooker of a wife, Donald.
All right, that's enough. Obama, the one playing right now is me. Joe didn't feel like playing.
I've been feeling odd lately. I don't think I'm in the right state.
Maybe it's your treatment. It might be making you feel weaker than usual.
No, it's not that. I just have a bad feeling, and I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's just something that will go away later.
Watch out! I'm stuck! Harry! You with me? My head! We need to move! Now!
Wait a minute, shouldn't the symbiote be tweaking out? I thought heat was one of their weaknesses.
Maybe they're not that close to the source.
If you're near something that hot, then you are going to feel that hot-ass air.
Do you think that maybe this version of Venom may not be weak to fire?
Of course, they changed something else. What else are they going to change? Maybe make Miles date a disabled girl.
I don't even know if Miles dates anyone in the comics, so I don't really know.
Wow, Obama, I can't believe you don't support your own comic run. I thought you guys always stuck together.
Chill, Donald. Let's not talk about change yet. The fire weakness wasn't even that big of a deal. He's still weakened by sound, so it's not that big of a deal.
You never know, guys. Maybe we can get some cool scenes of Venom and fire.
That would be cool as hell. I guess taking away one of his weaknesses isn't going to hurt the character much.
There's our guy. What's the plan?
I think we should get him.
I'll run a distraction. See if you can break him free.
On it.
They grow up so fast.
I'm gonna break you out of here, okay?
You can't. They rigged this whole...
Why are we rescuing this criminal? This guy should be rotting away in some prison.
Of course, you wouldn't know about second chances.
Pretty ironic since you were given a second chance with the Supreme Court. Or maybe that is just corruption at its finest.
Damn, George, I wanted to ask, but why are you just air joggling these guys?
I'm trying to get better at the game, so I'm trying new things. Plus, I feel like we have a lot of cool abilities, and it will be a waste to not use them.
That's why we always save them for a boss fight or mini-boss.
This is not an RPG. The abilities have cooldowns and are not limited like the last game. It doesn't hurt to spam a little.
You said spam Obama? I'm not really a big fan of it. It tastes too much like tin.
Do you eat it with the tin on Joe?
That's the way it's supposed to be eaten, Donald. Are you stupid or something?
I was just joking, dumbass. No wonder your ass got cancer. How about you read the damn instructions printed on the can?
How in the hell are you even alive, Joe? I bet you even tried to eat pure uranium once.
No comment.
Okay, besides Joe's strange eating habits, how about we talk about Ironheart?
Is she underage?
I personally haven't seen it, and I don't plan to watch it either.
Good, and nobody should watch that garbage. She thinks she's all that because Tony was a multi-billionaire like yours truly. That because of his wealth, it made him Iron Man. I won't even bring up the cave incident. How about we bring up Iron Man 3?
No one has answered my question,
Oh yeah,
guys.
at the time he didn't have access to his money, so he used the allowance of a kid and bought everything from a hardware store.
I sometimes forget Iron Man 3 exists. It really wasn't my favorite from the
I'm
trilogy.
going to assume she is of
It
legal
wasn't
age.
my favorite either, and yet
Am I
people
right?
are acting like she has all the right to diss the goat like that.
I like to eat out big booty men. Now you assholes stay quiet.
There is something wrong with you, man.
You guys kept ignoring my damn question. I had to say something out of pocket so you can pay attention to me.
The building right now is getting absolutely destroyed. I think it's best for them to just leave Harry and Tombstone.
How about you leave the rescuing to the superheroes or people who know what they are doing?
Unlike your cabinet.
Shut it, Joe. You cannot be talking.
Man, so it looks like this new Venom is immune to the heat. I wonder what he's going to look like.
I just know that he's going to have all those 14 inches.
Joe, stop talking right now.
What are you... Hold on. Sorry. I'm still figuring out how this thing works.
Nice design.
What do you mean?
Didn't you just...
You can't do that, Harry. You have to ask for consent first.
Of course, aliens never ask for any form confirmation. They rather just take and steal.
Donald, calm down, or else we're muting your ass.
You can't mute me. I'm the goddamn president.
Thank God, but I do wonder why the symbiote is so attracted to Peter.
I think Venom can tell who the better host is. I mean, imagine how wearing the suit would feel like.
Not another word, Joe. I know where you are going. And I'd rather not start thinking about it.
Angela, I'm gonna have to call you back. No, how can you be locked out? You have a key. Oh. No, I understand the urgency. Let me make some calls. Okay.
Mom, do you need me to go...
Finally, we're getting to Miles' section. Maybe we can see more of his school. Do you think we can see the underclassmen?
I hope not, but it's pretty cool seeing something done while Peter is chilling.
This shit is just a side quest, so we can just skip it.
Of course you want to skip the only side quests that involve minorities.
That is totally false, George. This whole thing isn't just that important compared to what we are doing now.
I'm going to agree with the annoying orange. I would rather see what Craven is doing than seeing what Miles does.
This is what Spider-Man is all about. Helping the little guy or community.
George, you can stop virtue signaling. We won't judge you.
You know what? I really don't want to hear you bitching anymore. We can skip this section, you dickhead.
Come on, Obama, we can just mute him again.
That would work, but I can still hear his loud ass through the walls. Plus, I kind of want to see if Peter is going to get the black suit soon.
Thanks, George, but let's just give these two geezers what they want. But if there's another mandatory section like this, we are not skipping it.
Whatever, let's just skip to something good.
I'll get the gear.
Oh, hell no. This is another section we can skip.
Come on, Donald, we haven't even seen how they change it from the first game.
You never know, maybe they made it worse than last game.
I don't know how someone can go from bad to shit, but then I realized that we had Joe and Donald running the country.
Looks like there's a little bit more combat than last time. But will it still be a game over if we get spotted?
How the hell can she take down trained soldiers?
You can read subtitles, Donald, or if you're like me, then you can listen to what she said.
Maybe this section won't be as bad, but I still rather be playing as Spider-Man than Mary Jane.
All they need to do is make her fight a boss. This would make this whole thing a lot more bearable.
I still vote to skip.
A health system? That definitely fixes one of my main issues with her section from the last game. I hated getting caught and then needing to restart that whole thing over.
That's because you kept on rushing Joe. I can't say I disagree, but don't go acting like it was just the game's fault.
It was not a skill issue, Obama. The game was just janky. You had to admit that sometimes the character didn't want to respond.
That's most likely your shitty controller, Joe. How about you upgrade to a better one instead of using the one you have?
I paid perfectly good money for this controller, Donald. I'm not just going to throw it away like some sort of trash.
Joe, I've seen that controller. I still don't even know how you managed to connect it to your PS4.
This still proves my point. Ooh, we finally see how the lizard is going to look now. Maybe he can rival Venom in size.
Joe, what's with you and being infatuated with how big each character is?
How about you focus on how they let that supervillain near the science facility instead of being locked up?
At least he's trying to be better, unlike you, who is trying to make everyone forget that the Epstein list never existed.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Don't go acting all offended, Donald. Your party has stained what it means to be Republican with what you just said about Epstein.
I'm serious, guys. I don't know what's happening with that. I made it clear to everyone that we were going to release it on the 20th.
Do you have dementia or something, Donald? You were questioned about this and you went on a tangent telling the press how someone who is dead is still so important. Even Stephen King came out to defend you from all the backlash.
I won't be surprised if he was discovered to be on that list. I don't think people are going to forget how the children overcame their fear of it in the books.
Even I think that was too much.
Guys, I'm being serious. I didn't order that. It was all supposed to be released to the public. Something weird is going on, guys.
Sure it is. Now let's just go back to the game before your dementia gets worse, Donald.
No! Are you fucking serious? This tiny-ass knife almost took out Peter. No, that's it. I'm placing a 4 million% tariff on Insomniac Games until they right their wrong with what they did right here.
Yeah, even I'm calling bullshit on this. I know for a fact this season Peter has gotten worse injuries than this.
I agree with you here, Donald. I would understand if the Blade took Peter out of commission for a while. But you cannot tell me that he's nearly dead because of this.
At least Harry is going crazy on Craven. Their bond must be really strong if Harry is able to piece up Craven this badly. Not a bad black suit. I still wish it was less alien-like, but that's just my personal preference.
You just can't beat the classic black suit from Secret Wars. Or if it's the one from the animated Spider-Man.
I like the Spider-Man 3 version.
All opinions are valid here, but not all of them will be respected.
Screw off, George. I bet your favorite black suit is from the 2017 Spider-Man.
That show was a stain to the animated Spider-Man franchise. I don't even want it to be mentioned.
I never have bad takes, Donald, because my favorite black suit is from Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm just a fan of how the symbiote changes the suit. Whoa. Now that's cool as hell. The controller just talked to me.
That sometimes happens to me too, Gorge. I thought I was the only one that heard objects talk to me.
No, it was the controller making sounds, Joe. Like the game made it so Venom spoke out of the controller speakers.
Oh, I thought you also experienced voices coming out of random objects.
Joe, go get that checked out. But damn, you are definitely sending these guys straight to God.
Now this is what Spider-Man should be doing, giving these guys the Batman treatment.
Just wearing it once and his voice is already changing. I wonder what else he's going to do before his whole personality shifts.
I just hope they don't rush it. Maybe we can get some side missions that include the black suit.
They better not do a Spider-Man 3 where he wears it once and then completely changes. This is a game where they can take advantage of the increased time.
Imagine they give us only 4 story missions and then they remove the suit.
I believe in Insomnia Games. They haven't let me down yet.
I'm still pissed how they did Peter. His ass would have not died that easily.
Look, man, we need a reason why Peter would get the black suit. Do I agree with the game? Not really, but maybe we can chalk it up to Peter still not being mentally right.
That's only a theory that you have Obama. We still don't know if that's even true.
Hopefully they answer that question later on. But for now, I think it's best that we leave it here. I can't wait to see Bully Yuri.
Yeah, maybe we'll see his descent further into his anger with some side quests. I can't wait to see how they do the symbiote.
Well, for now, thank you all for watching.
A special shout out to our YouTube members, Joshua Jackson, Jazzy B, Gabe, Zuber Sandvich, Evelyn 4Z, and Jack Katsu.
Until next time, have a good rest of your week and goodbye.